The Strait of Hormuz is once again at the center of rising tensions in the Gulf as Iran sends an unmistakable message. The commander of the Islamic Revolution Guards Corps Navy has declared that Tehran maintains total, round-the-clock intelligence surveillance over the Strait of Hormuz, covering surface, aerial, and subsurface domains. Speaking during a large-scale naval exercise in the Persian Gulf, Rear Admiral Alireza Tangsiri said Iran exercises what he described as complete oversight of the strategic waterway. According to Tangsiri, this constant monitoring is aimed at safeguarding transit through one of the world's most vital maritime arteries, a corridor through which a significant portion of global energy supplies flows. He stressed that the economies of regional states and many nations beyond the Gulf are deeply intertwined with the security of the Strait of Hormuz. In a pointed statement, the commander described Iran's islands in the Persian Gulf and the Strait as national honor, calling them impregnable fortresses and unsinkable warships guarding the waterway. The first phase of the drills was carried out across Iranian islands on Monday, with specialized rapid response battalions rehearsing new offensive and defensive maneuvers. Missile operations were conducted using what officials called the newest missile systems, tested specifically in complex electronic warfare environments designed to simulate real battlefield disruption. Drone units and subsurface vessels were launched from the islands of Greater Tumb, Lesser Tumb, and Abu Musa, striking designated targets as part of the exercise scenario. Tangsiri stated that while the maneuvers are annual events, this year's exercise stands out due to the introduction of new tactics and specialized hardware. He added that only part of these advancements are being shown publicly, while a significant portion remains classified for future unveiling. The main phase of the drills is set to unfold directly within the Strait of Hormuz, focusing on what Iranian officials describe as smart control of the strategic passage. The timing is critical. The exercises come amid repeated warnings from Washington, where U.S. officials have threatened military action if Tehran refuses to comply with nuclear-related demands. In recent weeks, the United States has dispatched additional warships to waters near Iran, a move viewed in Tehran as a direct show of force. Iranian authorities have responded with their own warning, stating that even a single shot fired at the country would trigger a far-reaching and massive response, targeting U.S. assets across the region. As military hardware moves into position and rhetoric intensifies, the Strait of Hormuz remains a flashpoint where strategy, sovereignty, and global energy security collide. For now, Iran insists it is ensuring stability, but the scale of these drills and the sharpness of the warnings exchanged suggest a region on edge. The question is no longer whether tensions are rising. It is how far both sides are prepared to go. Warships in narrow waters, fighter jets in the skies, and one of the world's most critical oil choke points under live fire watch. Iran has launched major naval drills in the Strait of Hormuz as the United States surges more military muscle into the region. The Strait of Hormuz, a narrow maritime corridor through which a significant share of the world's oil flows, is once again at the center of rising military tension. Iran's Islamic Revolution Guards Corps Navy has launched large-scale drills off the country's southern coast, calling the operation Smart Control of the Hormuz Strait. The exercises involve combined live-fire maneuvers and are being directly supervised by IRGC Chief Commander Major General Mohammad Pakpour. Iranian officials say the goal is to test operational readiness and prepare for potential security and military threats in the strategic waterway. Tehran says the drills also aim to showcase what it calls the smart utilization of Iran's geopolitical advantages in the Persian Gulf and the Sea of Oman, regions critical to global energy transit. Iranian drills comes as the United States has expanded its military footprint in the Middle East, deploying additional naval assets, F-35 fighter jets, aerial refueling tankers, and thousands of troops. According to reports, at least 163 C-17 and C-5 cargo flights have transported equipment and personnel from U.S. and Japanese bases into the region via Europe, signaling a sustained buildup. U.S. officials have confirmed that an additional aircraft carrier is being sent to the Middle East. President Donald Trump stated at the White House that the USS Gerald R. Ford would be leaving the Caribbean very soon, reinforcing American naval presence. The Strait of Hormuz stands as one of the world's most critical flashpoints. A single disruption here could ripple across the globe, sending energy prices soaring and throwing international trade into turmoil. Every tanker, every shipment, every barrel of oil passing through this narrow waterway becomes a potential trigger, a reminder that the fate of global markets can hinge on just a few miles of turbulent sea.
Times of India videos, your daily dose of India and the world. Global news, different views, and sharp analysis.
Pressure of expectation from your fans, your supporters.
That has often served as a backdrop for several Bollywood.
You're not a brute majority anymore. If you individually take out Tehran.
Making sense of global conflicts. Tracking the new emerging world order.
Strike on Israeli military bases.
A multi-pronged.
To stay out of harm's way as Israel started bombing targets across.
Understanding changing alliances in a polarized world. Tune into TOI videos for all this and more. Click on the bell icon to subscribe and never miss an update.